Hi everyone, I'm so sorry I got cut off at the end of that first video. I wasn't paying attention to the time that I had left and I got cut off. So let's pick up where we were at. So I was showing you how to copy paste the code from the draw day function for the draw night function. So if you haven't copy pasted that code, go ahead and copy paste it. And now when I copy pasted the code directly from text mode and I went back to block mode, I got a bunch of these little gray blocks, so I'm just gonna take these out for now. I don't know why they show up like that, but let me just take those out. So right now I haven't changed anything in the code. It's just they're both daytime, so we just need to change the color so that it looks like nighttime. So let's take a look at where the colors are. So sky background should be a dark color. Let me take a look here. We might need to go to color names, HTML color names, and you can do the color names, or you can use the like color picker, I guess, RGB. We want to find one that's a bit darker on the blue end, or maybe color picker. Where's the color picker? Maybe this right here. A little bit darker on then, so maybe like this one. Is that too dark? I think that could work, right? What does that look like? Oh, that might be dark enough for the bottom. Maybe a little bit lighter for the top. Okay, so maybe for the top we do something like this. Doesn't matter. I'm just picking a number. You can look at the color names too and do that. So I'll just do 00128 for the top. 00128. 00128. So that should be the sky. I think it's a little bit lighter, and then the bottom should be a bit darker. So maybe 0051. 0051, sure. So that's going to be the water. 0051. And then the little dots, the reflecting dots. Oh, the moon. Okay. I guess this shouldn't be sun. It's going to be moon. And we probably want that to be like, here it's gray. I don't know if I want it gray. I kind of just want it white. Let's see. They went for gray. That's not quite gray. Like that. 242, 242, 242. All right, you can pick around. I'm going to use that. 242, 242, 242. 242, 242. And I'm going to do the same thing. I guess that will be the same thing for the reflection. All right, so again, this is for the draw night. And now when I run my program, when I'm down here, it's dark, and when I go above, it's light. Dark, dark. Ta-da! So again, all I did was I took the code that was in the draw day function, copied it, and I pasted it into the draw night function, and then I just changed the colors right here, RGB, RGB, RGB. All right, I'm going to go to click finish. Continuing on, I hope I can finish the rest of this in this one video. So I apologize if I move a little fast. Finish. Okay. So using functions, what are 3 ways that functions can be useful in your program? Easier to organize, easier to make changes, and I forgot what the other one was. Yeah, easier to organize, easier to make changes, easier to read your program, right? But again, I didn't ask you to do that one, so I'm going to just go to bubble 8. Awesome. Write your own function. Time to practice writing functions of your own. This is a very simple game in which the coin falls from the sky and the bunny tries to catch them all. All you need to do is write the function that sets up the coin. Do this. Read and run the code that already exists. Make sure you know how it works. Okay, so let's read and run the code that already exists. We have our create sprite for our coin, our create sprite for our bunny. We have a variable score. The background is white. We're controlling the bunny left and right. And if the coin is greater than 400, it's telling the computer to reset the coin. Here we have the text to show the score. Okay, So it looks like I should be able to control my bunny. There we go. Yep. Left, right, right, no, left, right. All right. Write the code for the setCoin function to do the following. Set the coin's velocity to move down. Set the coin's Y position to the top of the screen. Randomize the X position. Okay, so we need to do 3 things. We need to set the X and Y position and the velocity. Let's go ahead and set the X and Y position first. Sprite.x. And this is for our coin. So we're going to say coin.x. And for coin.x, we want it to be a random number anywhere across the screen. So random number 0 to 400. 0 to 400. Then sprite.y, we just want it to start at the top again. Coin. And if we look at our, oh no. If we look at when the sprite was created, what the original Y position is, coin, it is 10. So I'm just going to set it to 10. You can set it to 0 or even -10 so it starts above the screen, but it's up to you. And then we need to set the velocity. So let's go ahead and grab velocity Y since the coin is moving downwards. That's velocity Y. Coin. And did it ask us to do a random velocity? It didn't say to do a random velocity. If you want to make it more interesting, you can do a random velocity. If you just want to keep the velocity the same every single time, you can just set it to a number. Or you can make it random. So that way sometimes it goes fast and sometimes it goes slow. I'm going to do random, 2 to 10. So sometimes it'll go super fast and sometimes it'll go slow. Right. Awesome. That's all we need to do, set coin function. So now the coin resets anytime that it goes past 400 on the y-axis. All right, finish. I feel like I'm gonna run out of time to do this one. I don't want to do a part 3, but we'll see. Catch the coin, increase the score. Let's make the score change now too. To complete the game, you'll need to be able to tell when the bunny is touching the coin and then reset it. Do this. Use an if statement and the is touching block to increase the score when the bunny catches the coin. Make sure you're calling your function to reset the coin once it's been caught. Play the game and randomize the velocity of the coin. Oops, we already did that. Randomize the velocity of the coin to a range you think is fine. Okay, well, I already did that in the last video, so we're going to do these first 2 steps. We're going to create a function called increase score. Go to your functions, grab the big function block, and we're going to call it increase score. So basically we need to detect if the sprite touches the coin. All right, so we need an if statement. Is touching block, sprite touches coin. If the bunny, right, is touching coin, then 2 things need to happen. The score needs to increase and the coin needs to reset. All right, so to increase our score, we need to go to variables. And careful here, we're going to grab this 3rd block, not the first 2. These first 2 create a variable. We already created the variable for score. We just need to change it. So grab this one. And it's going to say score gets score plus 1. All right, that's saying that the new score is the old score plus 1. All right. And then in here, we also want to call our setCoin function. Grab the little setCoin function. Right here, make sure it goes inside of your if statement. Call setCoin. That way, when the bunny touches the coin, the score increases by 1 and it resets the coin. Notice there's this little triangle. That's because we haven't called the function. We defined it, but now we need to call the function. So go up to your draw function here. And let's call, I guess it doesn't matter. We'll do it here. Let's call the increase score function. Right there. Now when I run the program, I touch the coin, it should reset, and my score increases. Yay! I feel like 10 is too fast though, so I'm going to change my speed for my coin. 2 to 10 is too fast, maybe 2 to 8. Because I don't want it to go too fast. Alright. 1 point, 2 points. My bunny moves too slow. If you feel like your bunny moves too slow, you can go to your key down left, key down right, and instead of +2 and -2, you can do +3 and -3, or -4 and +4, up to you. All right, to help it move a little bit faster. Oh shoot, I did not mean to click finish, but this is what it should look like now. Yeah, it moves a little bit faster. All right, go ahead and click finish and join me on Bubble 10. Here's the code that I had there. Again, I just had changed this section here. And then we had added this section here. Okay. Change the background with the score. Once you've got 10 coins, it's time to celebrate. You should change the background to be something fun. Use an if statement and 2 separate functions to draw your background, then go write your functions outside your draw loop you get to decide what simple or silly backgrounds are. Have fun with it. Okay, so I'm going to do a simple one because I'm running out of time. But we're going to add another if statement here. Basically, we're going to say if the score is less than 10, if the score is less than 10, then we want the computer to use what we're going to create. We want the computer to use a simple background. We're going to create these functions. So there's going to be little triangles. Otherwise, once it's not less than 10, then it should use our silly background. Okay, so right now it's not going to do anything. You're going to see these triangles. If the score is less than 10, use the simple background, otherwise silly background. All right, let's go ahead and create our simple and silly backgrounds. Grab your big function block, put it at the bottom, simple background. And by simple, I'm really just going to go super simple by choosing a color because I'm running out of time. Ah. Oh no. Okay. And I'm just going to select a background color. Let's go with black. Oh, my score might not show up because it's, well, I guess you can see it. But there you go. There's a simple background. Awesome. And now you're going to do the same thing for a silly background. Maybe I'll change this. Maybe I'll make this yellow so that you can actually see. You could also go to HTML color names and pick a nice color here. Brown. I'll do brown. It really doesn't look like brown though. It looks like red to me. Oh, it looks weird. Yellow, I feel like it's too bright. I'm definitely going to run out of time. Okay, I'll stop. There we go. Sure, yellow. Now we do a silly background. I'm going to call this silly background. And you can change the color here. You can also add some text. Maybe this time it's, I'll do black. And maybe you want to add the word winner. So I will do fill color. This time I'll make it white. Text size, I want it to be nice and big, maybe 35. And I'm sorry if I'm going fast. I'm trying to get it all in before it ends on me. Winner. And I'm going to put this in the middle, so maybe at like 200, no, 150, 200. Okay. Now my point, this is only going to happen when I reach 10 coins. And I don't want to take that long, so I'm just going to change it to 2 for now. So once I get 2 points, it should change backgrounds. So I have 1 point, 2 points. Winner! All right, there you go. Now you can obviously make your second background whatever you want. You can add some shapes. For this lesson, just keep it with shapes and drawing tools like words and shapes. You can add some circles. You can add extra stuff. For me, I just simply did a different color background and I added the word winner. All right. Just because I didn't want to run out of time in this video, I wanted to make sure that you got a chance to see how I did it all. So again, we added these 2 functions, simple background, silly background. You can go to HTML color names to look at all the different colors and just use the name, no spaces. And then just make sure that you have added this if statement here. Once you're ready, you can change this back to 10 points. All right. I'm sorry if I rushed a little bit. I wanted to keep this under 2 videos, but I hope this helps. I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.